Hey, Nevaeh, this is the last question, question number 37, page 13 and 14, because it's 2 pages. All right, so what I wanted to do is I'm gonna work through this and show you kind of how you do this. All right, they've got, basically what this is saying is that we've got this scale and it's basically a function. It's B equals 1.69 times the square root of s plus 4.45 minus 3.49. And s is the speed. It's the speed of the wind in miles per hour. All right, and b goes from 0 to 12. So basically what they want us to do is they want to say, if the speed is 30, what's the force gonna, what's the what would the Buford number be? So basically all we're gonna do is we're gonna go B, let me write this. This is gonna be B, and it's gonna be B of 30, because that's the S, and then it's gonna be 1.69 square root of, it's actually 30 plus 4.45, and then minus 3.49. Now, you know, I like to store numbers, so I'm going to store 30 into S. But actually, the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to graph this as a function, and then I'm going to do menu 51. And since S is the X value, you could use menu 51 and just find the output. So watch. So I'm at the table or at the graph. If I press tab, this is in recursive sequence. I was using it. I'm going to make it into functions. I'm going to do menu 31. Okay, now it's in function. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter that formula. It's going to be 1.69 times the square root of, now this has got to be X, not S, plus 4.45, get out. And then this is going to be minus 3.49. All right, that's the function. Let me make sure I got everything in there right. All right, so now I just press enter. Now, it doesn't matter what this says. I am going to go menu 51. All right, so I'm gonna have to do this again because I forgot to delete the sequence. But here's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna copy this so I can just type it back in. So now I'm gonna do menu 14, get rid of all of that stuff, go tab, and then I'm gonna paste it back in there. Can I paste it back in there? Thought I could paste it back in there. I guess I can't. So I'm gonna have to key it in again. Sorry, Nevaeh. 1.69 times the square root of X plus 4.45. And then it's going to be minus 3.49. Press enter. Now you don't see it. We're going to do menu 51. It should take us to it. It does. We don't care about this graph. We're just going to put in 30. So you just type in 30 in the X box, and it tells me that the scale is going to be 6.4. Now we're supposed to round it to the nearest integer. So the Buford number would be 6. All right, so let me show you what it looks like. So if you go here, you see, once you use this calculator, you can see that it's 6.42, but we're gonna round it to 6, so it's a steady breeze. All right, that's all you're doing. You take the function, you graph it, you use menu 51 because they gave you the input, you just type in that input number and it'll tell you the output. All right, so let's go to the next thing. All right, now this one is a little different. They're saying they changed the scale, and now instead of just going to 12, it used to go up to 12. They said, we got to add something for those really big hurricanes. So they made it 15. So now what they want you to do is they want you to figure out what's the approximate value of S. All right, so all we're gonna do is what we had before. We're gonna go and we have the formula already in right? We already typed in, whoops. We already typed in, sorry. We already typed in the function. Now they're saying, what happens if the Buford scale is 15, right? So now what I'm gonna do is press enter, and I'm gonna do menu 51. And let's see, I'm gonna come over here. Actually, let's go up and see. All right, so here is the other graph. So what we want to do is we want to find where they intersect. So I'm just going to keep pulling this over until I see where they intersect. Actually, I'm going to do zoom. So I'm going to do menu 44. I'm just going to zoom out. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, so there's my intersection. So now I press escape. I'm going to do menu 64 for the intersection. And I'm going to start here and I'm going to drag it past. So it tells me that the S value or the X value is going to be 115. We're supposed to round it to the nearest mile per hour. So this is going to be 115 miles per hour. So basically what we just did, go back to this, we didn't do it algebraically, we did it graphically. Now, this is going to be, this part is 2 points, but if we come up with the answer by graphing, we get 1 point. And I think that's well worth it. So I'm going to move this over. So this is going to be S is equal to 115 miles per hour. That's our answer. We didn't do it algebraically, but we did get the answer. Now, last part. They said, they're saying any B values that receive the 10, any values that round to 10 receive a Buford number of 10. So they're saying using your calculator, find an approximate range. So here's how I would do it. There's 2 ways that you can round to 10. You can have 9.5, that's going to round up to 10, or you can have 10.4, that's going to round down to 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 numbers and I'm going to find out, just like we did up here, I'm going to find out what the miles per hour would be. So all I'm going to do is go back in here, go to tab. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to put in 9.5. And then I'm going to find the intersection. All right, so now I'm going to do menu 64. And I'm going to go here, bam. So that would be 54 miles, no, actually 55 miles per hour. So if I had a Buford score of 9.5, that would give me 55 miles per hour. And now, let me show you what I've done. So when I put in 9.5, I got 55 miles per hour. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to 10.4. Let's see what we got here. 10.4, 10.4, 10.4. I'm going to make this 10.4, 10.4, and then I'm going to press enter. And then you can see the new value is 63. So this would be 63 miles per hour. So the range would be from 55 to 63 miles per hour, would give you a Buford, it's associated with a Buford score of 10. Let me show you what I got here. So basically 50, if it was 9.5, that would round up to 10, but that's about 55 miles per hour. 10.4 would round down to 10, that would be about 63 miles per hour. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm going to stop this and post it.